ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Samulare, and a very good morning to you all. I'm always happy to visit our North Town, and today I'm more than pleased to officiate at the opening of the 2022 crushing season. As we gather today to witness the opening of the 2022 crushing season at the Labasa Sugar Mill, I'd like to reflect on the importance of the sugar industry in Fiji. An estimate of 220,000 people are involved in the industry for the North. It is the main income-generating avenue in the agriculture sector since 1894, when the mill was first established. The industry has played an important role for the people of Honolulu, inclusive of Mazuata province, when estimated 80,000 people are directly and indirectly involved with the sugarcane industry at one time or another. Nearly 4,000 growers supply cane to the only sugar mill on the island, while around 350 employees are engaged in the maintenance and the operations of the factory and coordination of field activities. Other stakeholders, including lorry drivers, the cane cutters, mechanical harvester operators, tractor trailers operator, the sardars from different gangs, make up the balance of the people that are engaged in this important industry. Apart from providing employment benefits to the mill, employees, and the income to the cane farmers, Labasa Sugar Mill exports approximately 9 to 11 gigawatts of electricity into Energy Fiji Limited's North Electricity Grill during every crushing season. This mode of generation through steam turbine generators during the crushing season enables EFL to save fuel costs on cogeneration, as it is an environmentally friendly way of producing energy for the consumers of the North. In 2021, cane production dropped to a low volume of 362,236 tons, compared to a production of 672,000 tons of cane in the 2020 season. This was due to the tropical cyclones of Yasa and Ana, which brought in strong winds and heavy rain, causing flooding in low-lying areas across the Honolulu cane growing belt. However, the sugar mill managed to crush out all the cane, allowing farmers more time to cultivate their crops in preparation for the 2022 season. Labasa Mill produced 34,368 tons of sugar for the 2021 season. This 2022 season looks very promising for Labasa, with an expectation of 678,000 tons of cane to be crushed by the mill. Our collective acknowledgement goes to the Ministry of Sugar Industry and the Fiji Sugar Corporation that collectively provided an immediate grant assistance of over $4 million to the Labasa cane growers to carry out the recovery and rehabilitation works after the subtropical cyclones. With the tropical cyclone Yasa, government-assisted funds for growers in Labasa receiving a total of 34,236 bags of blend seed fertilizers, 26,104 liters of amine, 26,104 kilograms of duron, and clearing over 195,000 meters of field and drains at no cost. The FSC carried out over 1,000 hectares of land prep at no cost, mainly for those growers affected by the tidal waves. Another 600,000 was allocated by the Ministry of Sugar Industry to carry out rehabilitation works on the damaged tramlines, which brought huge relief to the Ndaku and Wanikoro cane growers who could not deliver their cane to the mills on time. In preparation for the 2022 crushing season, FSC has spent approximately $10.8 million to carry out maintenance and another $1.3 million to conduct capital works in the Labasa Mill that will improve crushing efficiencies. The replacement of the economizer unit should see an improvement in fuel saving and enable continuity of boil operations throughout the season. In addition, Improvement works at the process end should ensure that there is more reliability in the process and plants can efficiently and continuously recover the much-needed sugar in view of the increased cane production this year. The sugar industry has had its fair shares of hurdles in the past, and I urge all stakeholders to join hands and move this industry forward. Our cane farmers are an important asset to this industry. We must ensure that they continue to operate their farms as a business and sustain the supply of cane each year. I have been informed that there are a total of 42 mechanical harvesters that will be operating this year. 28 of those harvesters were government funded, while FSC is operating 5 of its own harvesters in Labasa. I understand that there's rising fuel prices that have brought serious challenges to the mechanical harvester operators. But they are fortunate that they applied for an increase in harvesting rates has been finally heard by the Fiji Competition and Consumer Commission. After considering the submission from the mechanical harvest operators and analyzing views from other stakeholders, the FCCC has determined the new rate to increase from this year to $20.60 from the previous rate of $17.50 per ton. This will ensure that mechanical harvest operators are able to bear the rising fuel costs as well as make timely repayments to their finances. I have also been reliably informed that there will be approximately 445 lorries and another 135 tractor trailers will be in operation in the Labasa Mill this year. Similar to the harvest operators, these lorry operators and tractors are feeling the brunt of increasing fuel prices as expected, would demand an increase for transportation rates from growers. However, it is my humble request to the growers, lorry drivers and tractors to be mindful of the repercussions of the increasing fuel and its impact to the stakeholders. You will all need to discuss these rates that will work best for all parties, given that you are heavily dependent on each other for your livelihoods. I urge the lorry drivers and tractor operators to take advantage of the 14 days grace period and have your vehicles certified. Ensure that you remain in the weight limits to avoid unnecessary fine. In terms of rail transportation, there are 7 locomotives operational this year, and this should boost the rail fleet delivery. I've also been informed that in the past 2 years, there used to be derailment, and majority of it in the Mauta-Navolevu area. I am pleased to announce that FSC will be replacing approximately 1 kilometer of rail to mitigate this problem. The hotspot remaining train line network have been attended to together with some works on the train bridges. FSC has also prepared 1,300 rail trucks and 11 cage beams to assist in the transportation of the canes to the mill. To ensure sustainability of the sugar industry, the Fiji Sugar Corporation is embarking on a strategic plan to move the industry forward through 2 streams with other stakeholders. The first and important stream is to increase cane production to more than 2 million tons by 2023. And progressively do this through continuous good husbandry practices and to increase the land planted under cane. Increasing the yield is one of the corporation's objectives for the both current year under cane and the new area identified for cane planting. The other stream that the corporation is targeting are effective and efficient mill processing, and at all 3 factories to improve the sugar recovery and factory efficiencies. As a former board member, I continually keep myself abreast with the work done by the current board, the management, and I must stress the need to improve cane production to more than 2 million tons for the factories to break even or to make profit. Our sugar mills also need to improve plant reliability and efficient operations to produce more sugar per ton. Moreover, I once again acknowledge the assistance and the support from the government to the sugarcane industry, especially to our growers, through various grants and subsidies. To the growers, you must take full benefit of the assistance provided and help increase cane production and supplies to the mill. We look forward to another successful year in 2022 and wish Labasa Mill and the other two VT-level mills the very best in the operations. With those words, I now officially open the 2022 crushing season for Labasa Mill, and I wish all the best. And may God bless Fiji.